Okay, so I lived in Paris for a few months in 1990, right around the time the Iraq War was starting. And if I remember right, there might have been a bombing in Paris. I can't really quite remember that. But things definitely felt unsettled, and I wasn't totally comfortable being an American in Paris at that point. So this is a song I wrote back then. I actually had a what was called a chambre de bon, which was I'm saying that with a horrible accent, chambre de bonne. It was a really tiny little room on the sixth floor of an apartment building. Had to walk all the way up. And the way I got it is I was on the Paris metro, and I actually accidentally stepped on a woman's toe and said, "Oh, I'm sorry." She answered me in English. We started talking, and it turned out she was a Canadian model, and she was going home for a while, and she needed someone to sublet her little room. And so I was paying 1,500 francs. There was a woman down the hall from, I think, French Guiana, or one of the former French places, and she was paying 900 francs, and then there was a French person on the floor paying 500 francs. So they definitely had a sense of taking care of their own. And it was about, the other part is this is about probably 100 yards from Notre Dame. I can't even remember the name of the street. Everybody would recognize it if I said it, but I don't remember. And I couldn't afford to go have coffee at the local places. I would have to walk a few blocks away to what was more of a workers' coffee shop. And by the time I gave her the money for the rent and I think put down a little security deposit, I was cleaned out. So I was basically going out and playing every day on the streets of Paris, mostly at Pompidou. And whatever I made, I ate. So it was literally hand to mouth. And I wrote a number of songs at the time, and this is one of them. I haven't played it in a long time. We'll see how it comes out. Well, the world still seems to be spinning around. Although there's a lot of hard things going down. In the air I can hear the sound the winds of change are blowing all around. You better look at your life, 'cause you know it's gonna change. As much as you might try, you cannot stay the same. Well, the sunspots must be glowing hot again, 'cause the winds of change are blowing hard again. The cycle of change is at an end. Sorry. And the cycle of your life and be honest with yourself. How much as you might try, you can't hide from yourself. 'Cause you're going places that you've never been. Some are outside, some are within. And some can and some cannot be seen. Yes, and some can and some cannot be seen. You better look at your life, 'cause you know it's gonna change. But not just to be afraid. You have a lot to gain. Well, the sunspots must be glowing hot again, 'cause the winds have changed. They're blowing hard again. The cycle of rest, it's at an end. And the cycle of changes back again. And the winds of change are blowing. By the way, the title of that song is Winds of Change.